Great day, good people. Right here on this Motivational Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I know a lot of people's out celebrating, got the marches planned, the activism, enjoying the day off of work, sitting back on the couch, enjoying a few hours of sleep, a few more hours of sleep, or just spending that time with the family, resonating, doing whatever we do. But quick tidbit on this Motivational Monday. Just wanted to keep in perspective and put into perspective, some things that resonated with me as I was just going back looking over one of the many stories of our founders and of the, ones who built this country, who's the backs, that our country was founded on, from the beginning and still is riding on as we see the events taking place today. One, just speaking of Martin Luther King Jr. and himself specifically, born January 15th, 1929, died April 4th, 1968 at 39 years old. This man was assassinated at 39 years old for what they seen in the potential he had of what he was doing, what was to come, and what they couldn't stand. Again, assassinated at 39 years old. I'm 31 myself. So just to think back of, how much impact could a man have to be, well endowed in his legacy, his demeanor, his cause, his purpose, his monumental dash in between, of the birth and the death. But that dash in between, how do you fill that up and how do you make that of so much value in such little time to where they're like, nah, we really can't deal with having them here anymore. For me, again, a man married at age of 23, 1953, 13 years before his, decease. So meaning as in like this man's mind was made up. He knew what he was doing. He knew his purpose. He knew what he had aligned and what, resonated in his spirit and his soul. Graduated from Morehouse, another seminary school, Nobel Peace Prize, Presidential Medal of Freedom, Congressional Medal of Honor. Like, come on, man, this dude was really getting it in less than 40 years. But then you go and look at his activism. He founded with fellow members the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in 1957 at the age of 28. That's where everything really jumped off, popped off. It started going with the rights, the sit-ins, the bus boycotts. Just like that's whenever he really got the business and really started popping off and doing his thing. Like that's whenever, history starts to recount and starts to record, who he was, who he became, and, what was the further from that. Just my little tidbit from that is like, what are we really doing with our lives, man? Like we sit back and we take the day and all we complain about is, man, they better give me the day off because we black or because of whatever cultural thing we want to put behind it. But all we do is sit at home on our ass, sit at home on our butt, and lay in the bed and just add up and chalk up another day of nothingness, to sit back and really pull back and negate, everything that he really put out there. So for me, it was like, of course you got the day and it's like, yeah, man, do I take the day and just, nah, we're going to get out here, we're going to get better, and we're going to continue to define our purpose, continue to define our meaning, and continue to transform lives. So again, for me, it was more resounding of, yeah, I'm going to get the extra time with family. We might cut back a little bit, but we still going to make an avenue to where we can get out, do what we're supposed to do, continue to further our purpose, and continue to further our culture as a whole. So again, if you're above 30 years old and you still sitting back complaining about what is, what ain't, how come this, how come that, like setbacks and making excuses, like, bro, you really got to check yourself. That's for anybody. Don't matter what the age is, because age is just a number. But for real, I feel like my generation, and those to come, like, and those who are above, like, what really is our excuse, man, to do more than we have with less than, and to really sit up on our high horse and feel like we deserve something? Like, what are you contributing to society? What are you contributing to your culture? How are you changing not just your community, but how are you changing your family? To be something different than you were, or to be something better than you were. So in my words today, I say we just take that, we continue to push that, to move that, and to think on that, and define not only, our transformation, but define, our transformation for our community, ourselves, our people, and the world as a whole. DT Fitness 365. Let's go.